Hello! This week on Massive Piles of Random Optical Media, it's this! Right, so the story goes, I went into a shop called That's Entertainment, who sell mostly DVDs, a few Blu-rays, a few CDs, a few second-hand consoles, that kind of stuff. And they had big boxes of loose DVDs and loose CDs that they were selling off for like, 50p each or something or other. Or you could buy one of these rather nicely gift-wrapped collections of them. Apparently there are between 100 and 120 discs in here for £10. And I thought, that's a bloody video, innit? So, what are we expecting to get out of this? Apart from obviously lots of loose discs. It's going to be a lot of DVDs, possibly quite a lot of repetition, I would have thought. Quite a lot of music CDs, probably of bands I've never heard of. And if we're really lucky, some bonus extras DVDs without the actual main film. Anyway, there's only one way to find out what lurks inside. It's like Christmas came early and one of your relatives who buys you presents is a lunatic. Right, sleeveless discs, 49p each. Not anymore. Right. So what have we got? My goodness. Right, so let's go through and be quickly judgmental without giving any details on everything in there. Because, hey, this is the internet. Right. I Watch You Sleeping. A collection of... That's how we're starting here? My God. I Watch You Sleeping. A collection of songs for you and your children. By Jane Danielle, the classic... famous stalker and murderer. I watch you sleeping. Is that supposed to be comforting? That's just creepy. Right, that's audio, I'm guessing. So, Divine Secrets of the Ya-Ya Sisterhood. Never seen it. Quite like the design of the disc. We've got Mystique. Roll On, This Is How We Do It. That's audio. Not particularly keen on that. Peter Andre, Natural. Peter Andre, straight in the bin. Classic FM music for weddings. That's one of those things that could be technically useful at some point in the future. I'll have to get a... disc of it, because there's always people saying, I want this song for my wedding, and maybe this has the most obvious classic ones, like DIVORCE by Dolly Parton. Daniel Bedingfield uncovered a unique collection of cool cover versions, disc 2 from the Ministry of Sound. You know, that's going to be good. Oh, there's hardly any movies, they're all bloody audio so far. The Best of Sade. Yeah, so we've got Your Love Is King, Smooth Operator, and The Sweetest Taboo. There we are, that's the 3 I've heard of. Sex and the City, the complete Season 2, Disc 3. Yeah, that's going to help. There's more in here. Is it all of the complete Season 2 of Sex and the City? Yep, I think it is. That's, well, if anybody wants the complete Season 2 of Sex and the City, we're way ahead of you. All you've got to do is nip around my bins. I think they go out on a Thursday morning. Ally McBeal featuring Vonda Shepard. New songs from Ally McBeal. Marvellous. Oh, that's the wrong pile. Hang on. Not interested in that. 21st Century Disco, Disc 2 from the Ministry of Sound. Now, that sounds quite interesting. Cube 2, Hypercube. Oh, I have never seen Cube 2. Cube is one of my favourite films. It's a Canadian, very strange sci-fi horror type thing. I've never seen the sequel, basically because I was told it wasn't very good. Well, I'll give that a watch, why not? So it's probably on Netflix in HD, but let's not get into that. Jamiroquai, Travelling Without Moving. Yep, that's an old classic. One Direction. Apparently it's a DVD. And that guy's had a hole shot in him. Don't people think of that when they do these designs? Never mind. The Proms, Volume 2, from The Telegraph. Oh, man, so these must be all ones that people have, given to second-hand places or whatever, because that's like a freebie off a magazine. Oh, well, classical music. And again, The Telegraph, Pavarotti, the ultimate collection. After this collection, there will be no more collections of Pavarotti. Right, that's fascinating. What have we got? Audio Slave, DVD video, directed by Danny Clinch. I feel like I've heard of this, and I can't put my finger on what it is. Interesting. A lot of, I don't know what this is. Sunday Morning Hella Good, new under it's a load of songs by some band or other. Disc 1 of American Anthems. Hopefully just America, fuck yeah, repeated over and over. The Specials, 30th Anniversary Tour Live, interesting. The Best of the Cranberries, official live bootleg. Yeah, you see, official and bootleg are kind of mutually exclusive, guys. Young at Heart, from Sound Direct. featuring My Sharona by The Knack, Turning Japanese by The Vapors, and various other 80s tunes. Looks like the other disc. What I like, actually, is that if it's like disc 2 of something, you do get disc 1 as well, so that's good. This has got to be music or something. I've just noticed it's Region 0. Like, Grand Buffet, 5 Years of Fireworks CD. I don't know what that is. That picture looks familiar, but there we are. Baby Einstein, Baby Bark, Musical Adventure, Digital Board Book from the Walt Disney Company. There's a load of words that I can't fit together into anything coherent. The Goodbye Girl. Goodbye. Love at the Opera. Still Sexy, the album by Errol Brown. Sounds like he's trying to convince somebody there. Rosemarie, Beautiful Dreamer. Oh, these are all audio, man. Jessica Simpson, Sweet Kisses. I don't know what that is. Dirty Pretty Things. Ooh. Live at King's College. And that's a DVD. Read 2, Disc 1. It's audio, whatever it is. No idea. Now this stuff is quite difficult when it just has kind of an image on it and not actually, Well, somebody watching will recognise that. Put what it is in the comments, please. Transcriptions of César Franck. Excellent. Just what I always need. It is Jane Parker Smith at the Organ of St. Joseph, which sounds far ruder now I've read it out than it did when I was looking at it. Next up, go on, we need some more DVDs in here. What's this one? Come on, don't make me open them up. The #1 Movies album. Oh no, not movie themes recorded by Billy and his Casio. Probably a Bontempi, actually. That's Phil Collins. That's a shame. Acoustic 1. We've got Badly Drawn Boy, Stereophonics, Radiohead. All those things I don't particularly listen to. Delta Spirit 3. No 1 or 2. Maya. No idea. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a good one. You never guess what this is in 100 years, would you? Except I've just spotted at the side it says Russell Watson, The Voice. Harrison's Flowers. Excellent. Well, it's a movie that I've never heard of. And it is for rental viewing only, so good work there, folks. The Decca collection of Strauss's Die Fledermaus, which reminds me of The Tick, which is always a good thing. Teen Dream CD2, that's a bad thing. Dance Star 2001. What is this? Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. Well, that is a classic album. That looks like a mobile for a very troubled child. No idea. Again, no idea. Oh, hang on, there's some warning on the outside. Le Disque Audiogram, Warner Manufacturing Europe. It doesn't seem to specifically say what's on it. Again, oh, blimey. Another one. And just a generic copyright thing on it. Waking the Dead 6, Disc 3, The Fall Part 1 and 2. Just one disc on its own there. That's like a British crime drama, if you haven't heard of that. The Love Album 4, Disc 2. Oh, now they're not giving us the other ones after I said they did. Cream Anthems, JLS. Oh dear. The Young and the Hopeless. I like it. Feeder. The End of the World Club presents the Clerkenwell Kid. BB Mac, Sooner or Later. Come on, some more DVDs. They're all audio in here. Christina Aguilera, I Have Kissed This Disc and Left My Teeth on it. Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. That is a film I haven't seen again. That is Will Ferrell, isn't it? One of his many vaguely spoofy comedies. I don't know what's that some point. Baby Einstein, Neighbourhood Animals, Digital Board Book again, The Ministry of Sound, a lot of those. Desperate Housewives, something I've never seen and almost certainly never will. But this is episodes 9 to 12 of the first series, so that's good. This is a thing, The L Word. I don't even know what that is, but it's a DVD. More Desperate Housewives. An Intriguing Design. That's off the cover of an album, isn't it? Obviously. Barrage. A very pained man. Pained, I tell you. We feel sorry for him, but I don't know what it is. Cold Creek Manor with Dennis Quaid and Sharon Stone. Coming soon to rent on DVD, The Human Stain. Worth it alone. Another rental copy there. Vicky's 7-Day Slim. Exempt from classification, so that's how we get filth by the censors. We can make the most disgusting film ever and just claim it's keep fit, right? The Cardigans, Gran Turismo. That's not the game. Christina Aguilera again, because apparently we haven't had enough of it yet. We have. Survivor by Destiny's Child, Escapology by Robbie Williams, Pra's Ghetto Superstar, now Dance 98. Now that's what I call Dance 98. I'm trying to think if I would remember dance music from 1998. I think the answer to that is no. I'd probably need like 1994 or something. Ocean Drive by the Lighthouse Family. The Lighthouse Family are one of those bands where all their songs kind of sound like Ocean Drive, but not quite as good. Little Britain, The Complete Series 1, Disc 1. There's some comedy for you. The Mummy Returns Special Edition bonus disc. Here we are. We've got a bonus disc without the actual film. Marvellous. Not that I would particularly want The Mummy Returns, because it wasn't very good, although better than that Tom Cruise thing they spat out recently. The Romantic Hobo. That's an interestingly romantic image. Oh, what's in here? Come on, come on. The Very Best of Elvis Costello and The Very Worst of Elvis Costello. I think I bought that album at some stage, but I actually liked very few of the songs on it, so sold it. Oh, there we are. Now I've got it again for nothing. A Prettiness. Original motion picture soundtrack to Top Gun. Yeah, you've got Danger Zone and Take My Breath Away. Now we're talking. Stop doing this thing. The annual Summer 2003 from the Ministry of Sound again. Man, they must sell a lot of CDs. They seem overrepresented if not. Mariah Carey's Greatest Hits, Disc 2. 42 by Dr. Zoo. That's a lot of fun for me and you. Mambo. Mystic River. Oh, God, that's a really depressing film. I think I've seen that. It was all right, but it wasn't exactly the feel-good film of the decade. But then again, it wasn't supposed to be, was it? I've got that thing now. Have I confused it with another film? Because I can't remember any of the actors in it. And the fact you can only see silhouettes isn't helping me. Patrick Feeney, Living Life, Loving You. Oh, Patrick, you are a one. Design of a Decade by Janet Jackson. Sunshine Arabia, 2003. I wonder what's on that. I'm genuinely interested. See, it'd be nice now to actually play this and we could find out. Of course, that would be immediate copyright strike and my YouTube channel smashed to shit under the oppressive foot of copyright law or something. No, using even a fraction of a second would probably burn us all alive, so that's not going to happen. The Claxons, Myths of the Near Future. A Drum Kit. Lou Christie, Gonna Make You Mine. No, you ain't, Lou. We've discussed this before. A Ricky Martin album, that's a shame. Crazy Love Hollywood Edition by Michael Bublé. Oh, God. I apologise to Ricky Martin. I feel bad for saying that was bad when fucking Michael Bublé is following. ABBA Gold. Oh, yep. Starts off with Dancing Queen. What more do you want? One of these. It's a film. The Invasion. Interesting. The Invasion. What is The Invasion? Was that the awful Invasion of the Body Snatchers remake with Daniel Craig in? I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Sex and the City, the complete season 5. Not very complete. That, I believe, is Sex and the City again. That's old, what's her name? Sarah Jessica Parker, isn't it? A couple of discs in that one. Jeff Wants You. Everybody here. Jeff Wants Me for what? His army? Now, that's what I call Music 31. What year was that, I wonder? 1995. Oh, yeah, Common People, In the Summertime. Here Comes the Hot Stepper, Turn It Up. Buddy Holly by Weezer. Oh, that's interesting. The Black Eyed Peas, Monkey Business. Well, it's a nice cover design, I suppose, not my kind of thing. Christina Aguilera stripped again, just in case you lose the other copy. Fantastic 80s! I've only got the shite 80s album, so that'll be much nicer to listen to. Voltage Controlled Frequencies, Modernistic Acid Dance Part 3, live mix by Chris Liberator. By the sound of that, that is very much the sort of neon colour you would be expecting from the disc. Wilbur de Paris, Hot Mustard. Retrospective. Essential Selection CD02. I don't know what's the essential selection of. Honking noises, hopefully. The Power of Nightmares, Part 1. Baby, It's Cold Outside. Sounds like a documentary or something, but that does appear to be an audio CD. The Classical Collection. Not particularly interested. The Sugar Babes, definitely not interested. The Brothers Casimiro. Nope. Leon Lewis, Spirit. Nope. Oh, good God, No Angel by Dido. That's an old one. Must have heard that album at some stage. Rihanna, A Girl Like Me. Insert this CD into your PC and visit defjam.co.uk to download the videos of Rihanna's 3 massive singles. Yep, that's an early days of the internet thing, if ever there was. Lady Gaga, The Fame Monster 1 and 2, by the looks of it. Yeah. Quest, Chris Weil and Julie Matthews, together at last. Right, last handful. Let's hope for some more DVDs. Duran Duran, Greatest. Unfortunately, that's not the villain from Barbarella. That is the band, I'm assuming. What is this? Come on. The Essential Michael Ball. Ugh, is my only response to that. The Beatles 1 used to belong to A. Carey. I don't know if somebody whose name was like Anton Carey or Annabelle Carey, or if it's just A. Carey. We'll never know. The Ultimate Christmas Collection CD2. Well, not very ultimate anymore. Oh, we've got plenty more of these that have turned in on themselves, so to speak. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is either. That's useful. Can we tell by looking around the outside? No, but it's a compilation of some kind. Interesting. What I might do with these, actually, is pop them in the PC, and they can look it up on the CDDB or whatever database, because they've all got like a serial number, which will then tell you the track listing. Angel Eyes by the Jeff Healey Band. Oh, they can heal any Jeff. Christmas with the Loose Women. That is a DVD I did not know existed. And now I do know existed, and has not changed my life in any way. Eternal, always and forever. Not after I've stuck it in the bin. Chants and pop ballads. That's an interesting combination, is it? Chants and pop ballads. That's going to be an interesting one. Finally, a disc of one series of 24. It had to be in there somewhere. I did not know Xander Barkley was in 24. That's interesting. I've never seen 24. But I have seen The Booth at the End, which is fantastic, and he stars in. Kai Jensen, Sari, Pear Tree in the Wilderness. That sounds like an album by Alan Partridge or something. Pure Late Night Moods. There, we got there in the end. It's a very bright colour for late night. It'll wake you up. Peter Andre! Men at Large. Where's Dave and Jason? Skit. I've heard of them somewhere, but it's not ringing enough bells to actually tell me what. El Presidente. 100 miles an hour. That's how fast you can sling it out the window. Advanced Wado Ryu Karate at last. Yep, just watch that a couple of times and then murder everyone I've ever met brutally with my bare hands. Various artistes. You must remember this. Well, I'm not going to, because I need to see the inlay card, so therefore I don't have that information. Ooh, that's interesting. What is that? 64.95. Is that the Lemon Jelly album? Yeah, LJ 64. Oh, bloody hell. An album I really, really like. That's really weird. I swear I've got a copy of this and it looks different, though. Maybe I've confused myself. I'll look it up later. All right, what's in here? Oh, it's literally one disc. Oh, it's Friends. It's a series of Friends. Looks like they've recorded it to both sides of the disc. To save the world's plastics. Thanks, guys. What is this one? There's quite a lot in there. And they're all separately. Talking Classics. Oh, there's two different things. Look. Big Brothers, New Flow. Thanks, guys. Talking Classics. Sir Walter Scott's Rob Roy. Disc 2. And, yeah, no disc 1. So I can hear... hear how Rob Roy ends, but not know how it begins. It got to end, because look, the last chapter's called The Final Conflict. Shostakovich edition, Symphonies 9 and 10. Marvellous. The concert in Central Park, that would be Simon and Garfunkel, presumably. It certainly looks like them in the little silhouette there. And they sold 1 million, 1970 to 74. Is this both the discs? Yeah. No, there are 3 discs, and we only have 2 and 3. That's disappointing. So I'm guessing these are very, very large-selling records from 1970 to 1974. And that's your lot. Apart from another empty one, in case you find your own disc. Well, that was interesting. I'm going to be honest, I was expecting more DVDs. It was nearly all CDs, so that's slightly disappointing. But there we are. If you just want an incredible amount of old media, the vast majority of which you won't be interested in by the laws of averages, why not get yourself over to the shop that I bought this from? That's Entertainment, and maybe your local one isn't doing it, so actually don't bother. Just stay at home and, you know, crank up Netflix or something.
Subscribe for more.